Nintendo Switch has a huge library of retro gaming collections. I try to pick them up whenever I can, if they're on a sale, and the Nintendo Switch Lite is a really good option for playing them. But if you've got big hands, it can be kind of annoying. The setup is just not ideal. In this episode, I'm going to take a look at a really cool grip option from Skull & Co. And these grips completely change the game and make this a really viable option for long hours of retro gaming. So let's take a look.
Welcome to Gamers Overdrive Retro Mode. Insert point, play.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning back in to Gamers Overdrive Retro Mode. If it's your first time on the channel, please hit those like and subscribe buttons. I truly appreciate it. So, as I was saying in the intro, while I love the Nintendo Switch Lite, I think it's an amazing system, it's just not really ideal for retro games in the way it's set up. You see, the D-pad is actually really well made. It's a very comfortable D-pad, but it's small, number one, and number two, it's just not where it feels like it should be. You know, when your hands are resting on this thing, your thumbs kind of naturally rest in this position here. So if there were, a D-pad right here where my thumbs are, it would be a lot more comfortable, but obviously that would cut into the screen. So I understand why they designed this thing the way they did, but given that it's an actual console, this is a current gen console, I don't think they designed this specifically with retro gaming in mind, obviously. So that's where this thing comes in. So let me show you the box again. This is the Skull & Co. grip case for Nintendo Switch Lite. And I ordered this from Amazon, and it's normally about 20 bucks. I had to pay significantly more because I live in Turkey and we have these crazy, insane import fees. And they just don't sell this inside of Turkey. But when I got this, I was really mad because I looked at the box and I was like, are you kidding me? They sent me the wrong color, like yellow. But then I prevented the freak out when I flipped it over, and it just shows the color setup that I wanted. That goes with this little gray and blue and maroonish switch, which I love. This is the Pokemon version, and I'm not really a Pokemon fan at all, but I do love this color scheme. I think it looks amazing. So let me show you what the actual case looks like. And so this is the case itself, and these are removable grips, and it comes with a few different types of grips. So let me just first show you the case. Now these things remove really easy. You just slide them off, and what you are left with is this rubberized case here. It's really, really flexible, and it's got shoulder button covers, which actually feel really good. So I'll just pop this thing in here. Very easy to put in. You just snap it in. And if you wanted, you could just play like this. This adds a little protection to your to your Switch there. And you can play as is. But, as I said, it comes with different removable, attachable grips. And it's all about what you prefer for your play style. So I'll start with the first one. The first couple are the smallest ones here. And these don't really add much other than just actual grip so that the thing doesn't fall out of your hand. It doesn't really extend your playing area at all. So let me just show you how snap. They slide right on very easily. See, this is the focus there. Okay, see, it just slides right on. And you push it up. And that's it. Just very easy to snap on. And these are the first ones. It does add a little tiny bit of a comfort improvement, I'd say. And the good thing about this is if you have a standard case for your Switch Lite, it will still fit in the case with these grips. So it's pretty good, pretty cool, but not exactly what I was looking for. So you see, my problem when I play retro games that require the D-pad, especially fighting games, is that you're holding the thing and your thumb is like wanting to be here. So what I need is something that pushes my hand out a little bit and gets the thumb in the right position. And so that's where these other two grips come in. And the next one is what I think is really the perfect one. It's kind of like similar to a PS4 grip. It's really, really comfortable. I'll show you. So let me slide on Again, this is the one side it's really easy to slide on. You just snap it up, and the same over here. Slides right on. And once it's on, nice and snug there. And look at what happens. So this one extends your holding area significantly, and it feels incredibly comfortable. And it allows you to kind of hold the console in a more natural position and get access to that D-pad. And that's really exactly what I was looking for. It also, as I mentioned before, it has these shoulder button covers, which they do take some getting used to, but once you get used to them, they feel actually really comfortable and nice. So let me show you the last grip. The last grip is interesting. It's like a trigger grip. So these ones here, you can see they've got this type of a trigger handle. And I kind of go back and forth between this one and the PS4 type grip. I can't really decide which one is my favorite because this is also incredibly comfortable. The only difference between this one and the previous one, as I said, is that this has a weird kind of trigger type grip, as you see here. And it looks a little funny, but it's actually incredibly comfortable. So when you're holding this thing, your middle fingers would kind of rest on the trigger area like that. And this is pretty good for Street Fighter too, because you can kind of extend your hand even further. So you see, due to the trigger there, I can kind of rest my middle fingers there and let my hand come out even further. And I feel like in some ways I get an even better grip for fighting games. But I don't know, I change my mind every 5 minutes on that. But the point is, these things are awesome. They just, as I said, they're very, very easy to attach and remove, which is very, very convenient if you already have a case for your Switch Lite. Skull & Co. does sell a case that allows you to leave these attachments on so that you don't have to keep removing them. But I don't really see that as a necessity. It costs the same amount as the grip itself. So you would be looking at like $40 if you wanted to. The price could change, maybe it's cheaper now, but the last time I looked it was around $40. And for me that would be insane to import, because then I'd be paying about $80. And yeah, but like I said, you can just remove them, put this in your normal case, and just if you were traveling, you just choose which one you wanted to take with you, or take all of them. They're very light. They weigh nothing. But even though they're extremely light, they're really high quality. They just have a very quality feel to them, a nice grip. And so, once again, let me just put these PS4 type ones on again. So this one goes here. And there's no real snapping sound when you connect them, but you just know when they're on, it just feels right. And they're very secure, like I said. So yeah, for like I said, Switch has so many retro gaming collections, assuming that you didn't hack your Switch. Of course you could hack it and just go that route, but I have left my Switch in its original condition, original unhacked condition, and I just like playing legitimate classic game collections. So if you're on the market for one, please consider Skull & Co. because it's awesome. So thanks again, guys. This was a quick one, but I appreciate you watching. If you would like to see more retro gaming content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Please like this video and share it with your friends. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you next time on Gamers Overdrive Retro Mode.